That's what the gym is for us in
Yeah.
modern times.
Simulated hardship.
Simulated strain, simulated hardship, the strenuous life. I've been going to the gym since I was
Obviously. Back
not
and hiking
corn
up
fed,
mountains.
moonshine
Was
fed.
rocks your primary role on the farm?
I'd throw rocks in my backpack and then hike up the mountains back.
I originally come from France. Nobody's perfect. And that I was born in 1971, close to Paris. But I grew up in a place that had a lot of nature, boulders and hills and woods, and so I was actually encouraged by my parents to go and play there. And so that's the origin of loving nature so much and loving movement and natural movement so much that ultimately it becomes very uncomfortable. Means it also backfires at us biologically speaking, because it affects our biological health. And because it affects our biological health, for instance, the disruption of circadian rhythm to begin with, the lack of movement and the poverty of the movement that we do in a day. Mostly people just walk a few steps and sit the rest of the time. So there's not a lot of intensity, not a lot of variety, not a lot of activity, physically speaking. So those are just examples. Eating food that is extremely processed, being surrounded by so many chemicals that we ingest, drink, inhale, um, put on our face, put on our heads, it's always all the time. And all these molecules end up disrupting our biology from within. I've tried that and it was horrendous. I hated it. Within seconds, I was feeling uncomfortable. It was just this, doing this, but not doing this, it was not fun. I was not dancing in my head. Normally, when, let's say you're anxious, you're agitated, very typical, your mind is racing, and you're like, how do I get out of this? Should I take a hot bath? Should I get a massage? Should I listen to some cool music? Should I do hyperventilation? What is going to help me with that?
It's really like when I'm by myself, build up that stress tolerance so that when I
Yes.
deal with Elon, like everything's fine.
And the stress is internal.
Right?
Yeah.
And then after you accustom to fasting, you're like, okay, we've done this before. Like,
You won't die.
you will not die if you don't have a meal for 5 hours,
Yeah.
right? It's almost like mental endurance training in a way. I feel an interesting blend of calm and energized at the same time.
Yes.
I don't know how I can put that.
My heart rate dropped 10 points.
See, Calvin's measuring with his Apple Watch.
How did that make you feel, by the way, everybody?
I feel like I'm floating on a cloud. I mean, I feel like so relaxed,
I
but
feel like I
also
napped.
like I don't know, the word is oxygenated, if that makes sense. Like I feel energized. How they say that like the casinos are energizing because like there's so much oxygen being pumped.
It's all the blue light.
I almost feel like that in a way where it's like I feel like I had an espresso shot.